today?
The Ranger.
Which one? Ranger. We have different types.
The best one y'all have.
The best?
Yes. Right. I'm here in the Ford Ranger. You're gonna see how awesome it is. It's the best one they have.
You can go ahead and start it. Adjust your mirrors, make sure everything is good. You get? Ready, we're gonna go to the left. Only one engine available, and that's the 2.3 EcoBoost. That is a twin turbo. It is a 4-cylinder, so you got that 4-banger. 270 horsepower with 310 foot-pounds of torque. Now you only have 3 different trim levels. Your XL is going to start off around 24 and some change. XLT, 27-ish. And this one is the Lariat, top of the line. It's going to start off at 32. But this one that you're driving happens to be the 4x4.
Oh, that has that auto stop.
Auto start stop, yeah. You have an option of turning that off if you choose to.
Turn it off.
Stretch, or you can punch it here if you like. Feel the torque. Feel the torque.
Oh,
It's up. Towing about 7,500. Your max payload is going to be about 86 and some change.
Yeah, for that sport mode.
Yeah. I think it's more agile when you put it in sports mode. Yeah. No, I don't think it responds quicker. I think it's slower.
I think it changes gears. Ah, not bad, not bad.
50 feet within the vehicle, camping, you know, tailgating. The first 3 months or your first 3 gigs are going to be complimentary by Ford.
Very, very nice. No, I know.
Oh, okay. To the right.
Audio system is very
Oh, B&O. Hired them.
Their motor mounts are better. It doesn't, I mean, you get a little kick, but that's expected from Ford. Drive was decent, I'm not gonna lie. Pickup was decent, especially for the twin turbo, which is kind of great.
Yeah, it's killer.
It still looks like a Honda.
I can see where you mean, like the little slope over it, like it looks kind of the same as a Honda.
Overall, I wouldn't buy one, but I could see why people would.
Okay, 1 out of 10.
I mean, again, coming from a Chevy guy, 1 out of 10.
Okay, but don't be biased. I mean,
like a 6.
A 6.
To me.
All right, yeah, I know where your quality is at, though.
Like they can be
exactly.
better.
I think they just want to test out how much it's going to sell before they add anything on it. For me, I enjoyed it. I give it an 8, though. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10.
All right.
Now what I just did is I just turned on trail control, cruise control. So by touching this button here, now I turn on my cruise control and it's set for 1 mile an hour. If I want to increase my speed, I use the plus over here on the cruise control switch, and that brings it up to 4 miles an hour. If I put my foot on the brake, it'll bring it back down to 1, but it doesn't shut off my cruise control. So this is your trail control. And if you do want to disable it, you can turn it off by canceling it and then turn it back on. Or you can completely turn it off by pushing the button there. Now it's disabled. Now that's auto start stop technology, so when you come to a stop at a red light, your engine will shut off by the autonomy of its own decision making. So if there's no call for power, it won't shut off. And then you can disable it if you want to that way. Now when we put in reverse, that's your backup camera. And with your backup camera, you'll have your correlating beep beep beeps when it has a solid item there. But when you're going to hook up to your trailer, that can be a little bit annoying, so you can shut that off by pushing the button there. So you notice how that disappears. Now also, when you go to hook up to your trailer, your ball hitch receiver will be right there, correct?
Yes.
Touch right here and you can zoom right in for it. So they call that dynamic hitch hookup. It makes it smooth and easy, takes the guessing out, saves a lot of arguments. Now down into the letter D, you have the 1 through 10 that show up over here. If you push the negative, you can lock your transmission out. So it's a 4-speed, a 3-speed, bring it back to a 5-speed. So all these different things that we have here are going to be good for snow, mud, deep, surfaces that are going to be, a terrain that you don't really want to have all your upper gears for. Slip it down to the letter S. Now it's in a sport mode. You can take it out to a full red line shift. and then it'll keep your RPMs high, your gears low, keeps your turbo charged. So if you need to drive it like you stole it, it's going to run like a criminal. It's bad to the bone. If you start pushing the plus negative, now it becomes select shift. You can start off in second gear if you don't need the torque of first gear. And then as your RPMs start to increase, then you can start changing your gears to it. While you're in drive mode, you can change from 2 high to 4 high at 40 miles an hour and below. So 40 and below, you can go to 4 high. Slip it into neutral. Now you turn it over to 4 low. You see the 4x4 shift progress take place. Advanced track is turned off. Now when we put it back into drive, you're going to feel the transfer case engage.
Oh.
Now we're set and ready to rock and roll. So now as we go up the hill here, and we're on the 2 track and we're climbing and we're up playing and so forth, you have 50% of the power going up to the front, 50 to the back. And it's a limited slip in the front and back. So it gives it a smooth, easy climb as one's pulling and the other one's pushing as we make our ascent. Now this is 360 Copilot. That's letting us know what the sensors are picking up all the way around. And 360 Copilot is also going to work with this camera that's up here. So this is forward facing for your adaptive cruise control lane departure assist. So if the truck starts to drift out of the lane, it'll physically take the wheel and bring you back to center. It'll also rumble the wheel, or it can do both. It'll let you know that way. And your side mirrors, you have little indicators to let you know when somebody's in your blind spot. So that's your blind spot assist. Also, when you're in a parking spot, you're backing up, it'll let you know when cars are coming from the right or from the left. That is going to be your cross detection alert. So there's a lot of other little things that Ford does in regards to making you safe as you drive down the road with your 360 Copilot. And these are all going to be pieces that come together for the big picture, and that's going to be your autonomous vehicles. Now also inside the vehicle there's a gyroscope, and the gyroscope is going to measure your pitch, your roll, your angle, your body yaw, all that good stuff. So as we make our descent here and we start to go down, you'll notice over here our degrees of angle as we make our way down. And then also you'll see the indicators show up here on the IP system. Those are your forward-facing sensors, your side sensors with the Copilot 360 letting you know, hey, there's a solid item here. You don't want to scratch up your beautiful Ranger. Now I'm just barely touching the brakes, and it's working with the powertrain to bring us down smooth and easy. Slip us back into neutral, go back to 2 high. We don't have to disengage any hubs. We don't have to move any levers. We just put it back into drive, and we're ready to rock and roll and drive away. All is good in the lane of milk and honey. That's how we do it downtown.
Nice.
Don't Ford tough all day long.
Oh wait, we're about to drive this Colorado ZR2. I'm driving it first since I'm about to compare it with that over there. All right. Here we go. ZR2. I already have a downside to this, Johnny. What? Full force here.
You can give it a little oomph because they're not sitting in until the light.
I just think the Ranger was a little bit better, I should say. Has a little bit more torque. This one does feel a lot taller.
Cruiser. Yeah, it is. Well, compared to a street Colorado, it's 2 inches higher and 3 inches wider too. It's a foot nearer than the Raptor, even though the Raptor is in its own division, of course. This ZR2 can actually get in smaller places if you're going off-roading. And it has front and rear locking differentials as well.
This is the new one.
Yeah, this is the new Infotainment 3.
I saw it like once, but on the, what was it?
Trucks.
The tracks?
They're the first ones to get the Infotainment 3 system.
I feel like it's more user-friendly.
Yeah, this one's a lot more responsive than the other one for sure.
Even the navigation, I like it more.
Oh, it's really smooth.
And we still have that Wi-Fi.
Okay, so we finished with the Colorado, but I would much rather get a Ranger, honestly. I do not like how these new Camaros look. I'm sorry. They are not for me. The tail lights look like goggles. Or like sea goggles right there. For the new Chevy Blazer, huh?
This is a new Blazer. It's so different. Here's the
So, that a digital display? Oh no, never mind. The front, I don't know how I feel about the front. Kind of reminds me of a Lexus. I don't know why. Well, there it is, guys, the new Chevy Blazer. Dots, 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 dots.
It's a lot smaller than I thought. I mean, it's a decent sized room. It's a little bigger than the Equinox, but it's smaller than the Traverse. But even at that, it's not as big as I really hoped. A lot more shorter. I expected it to be a little lifted off the ground. But the Rally Sport's supposed to be a little higher, so we'll see what that looks like.
Alright, well, rated out of 1 through 10.
It's about a 7.5.
7.5. You heard it here first. Oh, yeah, I mean, not bad. Not too bad.
This isn't a toothbrush.
It's very flushed with it now. Doesn't come out. Show the, yes. I have to say Chevy was really smart with that.
Now look at the headroom. They actually indented it.
Oh, they
so
actually,
it has enough
yeah.
headroom.
They actually dented it upwards.
Yeah, it's just done right here.
Actually, drop the tailgate.
Oh, look, there it goes.
Push it one more time.
Wait, does it go back up? It's not going back up, John. Oh, it is. It's going back up. That button is gonna be so amazing. Just press that button right there. Comes down automatically. And nowadays you don't even have to go all the way up. Just raise it up a bit. Dang. Alright, well, definitely changed my opinion on this truck. It's definitely really, really good. Still don't like it, the front, but very cool option-wise. Trying to copy Ford. Trying to copy Ford with the big font in the front. Ford did that first. Didn't like that.
That's inconvenient because then you gotta